All right, everybody's good. Fire away.
Jordan, how do you feel about starting the season with a conference game? You can't really ease into it, can you?
You know, it's a little more. There's a little more urgency now, but we're just going into it treating it like any other game. We're going preparing the same way, and we're just going there to win like we would any other game. So.
What do you know about Miami?
We know a few things. We know Chris Lex is really good. He played really well against us last year. He gave us some problems in the first half. We know they're kind of a younger team outside of their starting five, so they're kind of like us in a sense. But overall, they're a solid team too. I mean, it's the ACC. We're just gonna have to go in there and do the best job we can.
With the injuries you guys have had and still a couple guys out, do you feel like you're sort of still trying to get yourselves together?
Yeah, some days it feels like that, but I feel like everybody that's playing right now is on the same page, and we're getting better every day. Malik and Dave have been out for a while, so we've kind of gotten used to them, being out, but, it's going to be great when we have them back. They'll both help us a lot, so... right now we're all just getting better every day with what we got, and just getting better.
Is a team in November anything resembling what it's going to be like in March?
No, I don't think so. I think
what changes?
Just everything, how we play as a team. The chemistry. I think again we're going to be playing with a sense of urgency early on, but it's going to continue through. It's just going to continue to get more urgent throughout the season because then it gets to times where you got to win or you're going to go home. So I think just really the chemistry. Everybody really knows their roles at towards March and stuff like that.
Now that you've been able to get some scrimmages and exhibitions under your belt, has there been anything in practice you all have really been focusing on to try to improve on before Miami?
Just continuing to get better on defense. Really locking in and on everybody learning our plays. We've been putting in a lot of sets, so for the older guys, it's not as much of a problem. We have an idea of what we're running since we ran it last year, but just getting the freshmen caught up to speed because we have a lot of plays, and just all around the whole team getting better on the defensive end.
You talked about urgency. Does any of that derive from your ranking or expectations, or are there other things involved?
I just think that it's just, our expectations for ourselves. We're not really paying attention to any of the rankings or anything. We don't talk about it really at all. So I think it's just our expectations for ourselves and what we want to accomplish this year is why, we're going to be so urgent and want to do so well. So.
When you've been working with Quinn, what types of questions is he asking you? What do you think his biggest things he needs to work on still are?
He still has a long way to go. He gets better every day. He's a freshman. He's not going to be complete as soon as he gets here, but just picking up on little things. Recently, we've been having a lot of practices, so we haven't talked as much or worked out as much as usual together. We've kind of been working out separately, but when we are, it's just kind of just tips on how to some shots I would get in the game, stuff like that. Just stuff kind of that'll help him with scoring the ball, and just overall just working on skill when we're working out together. So. But yeah, he's getting better every day for sure, and really, coming into his role. So.
When Jeff Walls was in here a little while ago, he was talking about trying to figure out who gets the ball with 15 seconds left and down a point. We assume you are that person for this team. Is that your mindset?
Yeah, I think that's my mindset. I think it would either be I'm getting the ball or they're going to use me as a decoy. And maybe get somebody else, maybe Ryan a shot or something like that. So that would probably be my mindset going into it.
You like that kind of situation?
Nah, I'd rather be up 20. So.
What has film study been like for this game? Because obviously there's not much. They have a lot of new pieces this year. There's not much to look at. So how do you approach that this early in the season?
They've played a few exhibition games. You know, we have the film on that, so coaches go over that with us. We've been watching. And then we just watch individual clips on every player, get us caught up to speed on everybody, and we'll do that after practice, you know, a couple of days leading up to the game. So that's what we've been doing.
Besides Chris Likes, anyone else who stands out to you on their team?
You know, obviously, Vasilovic, I think is how you say his name. You know, he's a great shooter. And then they have a transfer from Oklahoma who's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't really seen him play since he sat out last year, but, you know, he looks solid on tape. And then their four-man's also, Wardenberg is also somebody who, you know, kind of can throw some curveballs at us on the offensive end. So just really locking in to what Coach Mack and the staff is saying to us on defense will, you know, kind of be the key to this game.
Anything else? Great, thanks,
Thanks,
Jordan.
Jordan.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yes.
Jordan.
No problem.
Coach in here shortly.